Howdy everyone, this is BFPIA 13. Can't represent that on my fingers. Moving on. I just got my Nickel plushie because I bought it. Hey. Do note that Nickel will not be in Season 2, since I'm kind of wanting to get Season 2 done with so I can move on to Season 3, because I'm actually going to be having an interesting cast. I'm going to be letting certain people pick some of the plushies. Basically, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to let, first of all, Nickel's hold on, let me sit down. First of all, Nickel's gonna automatically be let in, because he's gonna be a newbie to Season 3. Second of all, after Nickel, which I'm just gonna put to the side of the chair while I'm recording, he'll just be, a viewer, I guess, of this episode. Moving on. Basically, I'll pick a plushie, which I'm most likely going to pick Marker. I know, a bit biased, but moving on. I'm probably going to pick Marker, but I'm going to pick a plushie to be let into the show. Then, I'm going to let my friend Derek, who voice acts some of the characters, pick a character from the characters that are left. Then I'm gonna let my parents pick some, then the rest of my family members, and then two other friends I'm also gonna let pick the plushies as well. So yeah, three friends of mine, Derek, and then two other friends that I know personally. My family members, aka my parents, and you know, grandparents, uncles, aunts, etc., etc. And then after that, I'm probably going to show off the new cast. And then finally, I just want to say that I did buy the Liam plush, and I do plan on buying the Evil Computer plush. I do not know if Evil Computer will be featured in Season 3, since his release date for shipping is so long. Like June 9th or July 9th, one of the two dates. But I can probably confirm, almost like 90%, let's say, that Liam will be a debuter in Season 3, because his release date, since I bought him, is the 19th or the 18th of April. So yeah, the only real confirmed new contestants so far, besides whatever gets picked from the original cast of BFPIA and BFPI, will probably just be Nickel and maybe Liam. I can 90% confirm Liam, and I can fully confirm that Nickel will be part of Season 3. I am rambling on too much about this. I was planning on making this episode short and quick, and it's still going to be short and quick. I'm just wanting to get that out there. Okay, moving on. Finally, I'm actually going to start off with the cake at stake. So, Teardrop got immunity because she couldn't talk, so she couldn't guess any of the characters in the last episode, and then Coiny and Marker both got second and first, with I think Coiny getting second place with 6 points, and Marker getting first place with 8 points. That means they both get immunity along with Teardrop for not being able to guess any of the characters. But Woody, Test Tube, and Leafy all got third, fourth, and fifth, with Woody being fifth, getting 1, Leafy being third, getting 2, I believe? And then I can't remember how many Test Tube got, but I believe she was third. Moving on. Sorry, I'm just checking because I keep hearing sounds and I think my parents are out. Or letting the dogs out. Moving on to the cake at stake. So the first person safe is Leafy with 0 votes. I'll put you onto the other side where Nickel isn't. Moving on, the final person safe is Test Tube with 0 votes. Alright, Woody, you were eliminated with, I think, either 1 or 2. I cannot remember. 1 or 2, though. Woody, any last words?
Well, I'm eliminated. Well, good night, guys.
Alright.
I love you.
Alright. That was interesting. By the way, sometimes I preview what Derek says for the voice lines, but I didn't preview any of these voice lines because I wanted to get this done quickly. I'll put him under the chair. So, if there's some weird stuff in there, that's just because that's Derek being Derek, I guess. So, we are going to be doing the episode right here. So, yeah, let me go ahead and put Leafy and Test Tube back up here, who were declared safe with the cake and steak, and then let me get our BFPIA 12 immunity getters, which is Marker, Teardrop, and then I'll put Coiny up here. He might be off screen, but yeah, Coiny, Test Tube, Marker, Teardrop, and Leafy have all made it to the final 3. I mean, not final 3, sorry, I meant to say final 5. I'm going to put him a little bit off to the screen, possibly. Okay. So, basically this contest is actually similar to another contest that I did before Derek even started helping me with BFPIA. Not during BFPI, but during BFPIA. I think it was actually BFPIA 2's challenge? Or maybe it was a BFPI challenge. I don't know. One of the two. I don't know. Something like that. But moving on. Whoever can jump the highest will be given immunity. By the way, for characters that are longer, like Leafy, Test Tube, and Marker, like, we're gonna, like, count, like, the halfway point of their body. Wherever the halfway point of their body lands will be, what we count. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna count. So, the order is going to be Leafy, Test Tube, Coiny, Marker, and then TD, or Teardrop. So, Leafy, you are first. Any words before we start?
Okay, well, I'll try to jump. It's a bit windy, though. Hopefully I don't float away.
Actually, that's pretty true. You might float away. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of the contestants down here now. And, Leafy, whenever you're ready. And it looked like she also, yeah. Let's just, I'll put you back up where you kind of landed and then face it against the brick wall. Okay. And then I'll turn it the other way. Sorry, Leafy. Okay, well, Leafy's in first place anyways, because she's the first one. Let's see if, I'll put you here along with Nickel. Let's see if, our next contestant can beat that. Let me get rid of Leafy. And the comma. There we go. So, next up is Test Tube, then Coiny, then Marker, then Teardrop. Test Tube, you are next up. Sorry, I keep hearing stuff. Okay, so yeah, Test Tube is next up. Any words before jumping, Test Tube? Hold on, crap. Alright, any words before jumping, Test Tube?
I'll try to jump, I guess.
Yeah, I can see where you'd feel a little bit, scared because you're more so on the smart side. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and face you back where you were. That's definitely not as far as Leafy. I'm gonna go over here, take Nickel out of the way. I will be putting the plushies in order of how well they did. So far, Leafy's in first, Test Tube's in second. Only because those are the first two to go. Let's see if any of the other 3 left can beat them. I think this video might only be like minimal of like 20 minutes to maybe like nearly 20 minutes or literally like in between like 20 minutes. Something like that, because the challenge is almost already over. Just 3 more characters. Next up is Coiny, I believe. So, Coiny, anything to say before going?
I'll try to jump.
Alright. You can go whenever you're ready. Ooh, that was a pretty good one. Let's see. Not too bad. Oh, you have something else to say? Oh, crap.
Ha! I bet none of you can beat that.
Alright, now, Coiny, don't get ahead of yourself. Coiny takes the spot for first place. Leafy is now second, and Test Tube is now third. Now, Leafy still will be getting immunity unless Marker and Teardrop take over second or first. Test Tube will not really have a chance, though. Moving on, I believe next I put on the list was Marker, one of the few characters left that I voice act. Yippee. Yep, let me get rid of Coiny's part with the comma and everything. Alright. Just got a Discord notification, but apparently I didn't hear the ping. Okay, moving on. So, Marker, you are next up. Alrighty then. I guess I'll try. Go. Sheesh, Marker, you actually jumped all the way up to one of the platforms. Dang. I guess that means you take first, which means that Leafy and Test Tube are currently the ones that do not have immunity. Only one more person left, that being Teardrop. So basically, here's how this goes. Marker is automatically going to be declared immunitized, since even if Teardrop somehow manages to get better of a jump than Marker will still be second place after this, since he's first right now, and the Teardrop will claim first. But Coiny, Leafy, either Coiny, Leafy, and Test Tube, or either Coiny, Leafy, and Test Tube, or Teardrop, Leafy, and Test Tube will be the people up for elimination, depending on if Teardrop gets better than Coiny or Marker for the jump. Alright, Teardrop. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm just checking something. Oh. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to get rid of... I'll get rid of Marker and then TD, that part, and then, well, not up to TD. TD is the last one, or Teardrop. Go, TD, or Teardrop. Oh, crap, you actually managed to jump all the way up into a bush, which is higher than Marker's previous record. So, that means that the final results are in. Let me read them out for you. Hold on. So, in 5th and 4th is Test Tube in 5th, and Leafy in 4th, and then in 3rd is Coiny, which means that Marker being in 2nd place and Teardrop being in 1st place will both get immunity. Coiny, Leafy, and Test Tube will not. So, yeah, see y'all later whenever BFPIA 14 comes out. Alright, see ya. Bye.